There's been a lot happen in terms of what's going on in the ocean. We'll keep rolling with high-quality heats. Kanoa Igarashi going good coming into this event, taking on M.McGillivray.
I'm going to go jump off a cliff. This guy is, and then he's going to go belt the lip.
McGilly.
He's one of my favorite humans on tour, for sure.
Yeah, he's a character. You just don't know with him. Like, you know, it'll be like this. Go film. Here's Kanoa. Oh, tough. But yeah, we went on some surf trips and filmed, and then about like 2 months before. It's good to have like that character on tour, you know.
Kanoa Igarashi finding some elbow room. He's some way away from everyone else in the lineup, and he's got himself a left to try and juice. So north end of the sandbar here for Kanoa. In that heat, here's another look at Kanoa.
He looks like he's just trying to like find the right wave to get started, because there hasn't been anything to really open up on the corner.
He did this.
Quick snap, but back into that foamy, as you said, Kraz, kind of snowboardy kind of feel, you know.
Which is really cool, and then he's also has so much knowledge of surfing and then also traveling to all these places on tour.
Four and a half to go in the red heat, which features Rio rider David Silva.
You know, I mean, it's wild. You see the guys like Philippe and Gabriel and Griff, and they seem like they're getting it pretty dialed. Here's Kanoa.
Igarashi,
nice.
Fizz off the top with the drift and then the recovery. We'll count down towards that final minute in the heat between Rio and Silva. Will be Rio with priority out the back. Kanoa Igarashi just rode this way, gave it a good crack.
Yeah, like you said, the fizz, that was a good comment as he slid the tail off the top and kind of did a little
victory. He's one step closer to that after that victory over David Silva.
And finished in the top 10 last year, too, in just his second year on the championship tour. Does it seem like M.McGillivray right there? In and out real quick. Speaking of how good both Colapinto and MEO are, both of them predominantly come from a lot of beach breaks.
We've moved the WSL finals from his home break over to Trestles, and maybe that's where Griffin will find them. But here comes Kanoa Igarashi. He's on the chase down the line.
Yes.
Beautiful snap there for Igarashi. Kicks the board out. Just needs a 4.01 to turn the tide on M.McGillivray. I think he got the job done there, Mitch.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. A transitional floater again. Real impressive stuff right there by Kanoa, especially with the below tail right at the end, too. Looking at the IC replay. Look at the amount of speed he was able to carry out of that floater right there. Covered a good amount of distance. And then the blow tail maneuver right at the end. To me, it's his best wave. And, you know, spending so much time here in Portugal, having a house in the area, Kipes, has really translated to all of that stuff. And look at the amount of speed he was carrying going into that turn right at the end. Excellent stuff for the Japanese surfer, Igarashi.
Kicking that JS surfboard up.
I'm sure next one will be better, so exciting. And I don't know, I feel like I'm always grateful when I'm competing because I'm on the big stage, so I should be proud and grateful, and next one should be, I will have a bigger name, so I'm excited and pumped, so yeah, blessed.
We'll see you in the next one. Before we let you go, you have anything you want to say to friends and family back home?
You know, touching on Rio and how big of a competitor he is, there's a lot of room to improve right there as we look at Kanoa right here. Again on the backhand, Kipes.
Yeah, Igarashi. Well, we'll take another look at that from a straight-on angle to see the performance from Kanoa Igarashi, already turning the heat.
And looking to improve on the 4.5. There's possibilities of him doing that with just under 10 minutes to go.
Here we go. Here's what we tell what happened on this wave.
Well, that first turn really strong, still down the line with a lot of speed. Really like the aggressiveness in the pocket the entire time, and that board looks amazing, Kaipo. Just
M.McGillivray trying to make a comeback here. That carve is not going to be the 6-point ride that he's looking for.
It's a bummer too, because after that carve, you're thinking he combos that up. He's probably on his way to a good score. Well,
until you bite into that chocolate, you don't even know what the center is.
What flavor it is at all. And, you know, Matt's had a real bad luck after his opening ride.
As we see Igarashi right here on a jam of a left. Jams it up there, but can't get back to the open face. So Both Matthew McGillivray and Kanoa Igarashi in these low tide conditions illustrate
As priority over the other one. The back end of the heat has just been excellent so far by the two-time U.S. Open champ, Wally Sections.
come some waves.
Ooh.
Matthew McGillivray catches the outside rail of that CI Pro, goes down. There's Kanoa Igarashi that we're talking about. Bad Bunny fan and the heat leader.
25-8, 25-8, that's one of his songs, and it's one of the oldies, but it's a super good one. But
Is that all the lyrics that he had written on one of those boards?
yeah.
Yeah, for more on Kanoa Igarashi and a little insight, you can check out Red Bull's No Contest series when they featured Portugal.
Yeah, and the IC replay right here looking to improve on the 507. A well-surfed wave. I don't know about the actual quality of the wave itself. More of a down-the-line snap, a setup. That's much better right there. Straight up invert. But then these last two, the waves just goes a little bit flat. Maybe yes, maybe no, but I feel like it's just going to fall a little short, Kaipo.
Yeah, these song lyrics, right? Here we go. Maddie trying to come back. McGillivray needs something big. Not going to find it there.
The thing is, we don't go to Asia enough to cover the sport that people don't realize how big of an actual star
He's a superstar.
Kanoa is. Kanoa made those count, Kaipo. 6.83, 507, was dominant in the last 20 minutes. And as you can always say, 11 points or better in almost every single heat that Kanoa surfs. He's moving through to around 16.